Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. If you want to hear how my meeting this morning, getting the new WW information went, then stay tuned. Just kidding. I hate when people do that. It's like, I don't know. That's way too much editing for me, honestly. Let's just get on with it. I went to a WW workshop today, and they soft launch it at the meetings, but the app does not take effect until tomorrow, Monday, which is the 8th. Now, here's a kicker, which I don't know if they've told anybody, and I'm not sure how true this is. This is what my leader said. ISO, Apple, should go smoothly. Android, it could be a possibility. Yours might not go tomorrow. So I don't want to worry you if you have an Android. But that's what she said. So if your app doesn't change over tomorrow and you have an Android, that's probably why. Which I don't understand the difference. But that's what she said. So Apple people should be fine. So keep that in mind. I thought that was a bit unsettling, but there's so much information that I'm not going to be able to get it all out in one video. I'm just going to give you the gist of it because there's so much. I mean, what we've talked about is all true. I will tell you that. There are personal points. There is a new algorithm. That's all true. And nobody's points will be the same. Now, when you go on the app tomorrow, I may film my app. We'll see how much time I have in the morning. But you take a quiz. And you should be totally honest in that quiz, because that quiz determines how many 0-point foods you get. Now, it all is based on, I think I wrote that down too. I have notes. I do have notes. I think it was age, weight, sex, height. I think it said food preferences. I think that will determine where you stand. Then you take a quiz. And I said, to be honest, like, the more honest you are, the different kind of, you'll either get points or you'll get a 0-point food added. And you get to choose. There is at the end, I think there's one question about, do you incorporate fruits and vegetables in your day? If you say yes, that automatically puts non-starchy vegetables and fruit into your 0-point list. If you would put no, then it becomes a choice for you, if you could pick it. And there is a list, if I wrote that down. Yes, avocado could be one, beans, brown rices, chicken, tofu, eggs, fish, fruit is an option, oats and grains, non-starchy vegetables, yogurt, cottage cheese, potatoes, and sweet potatoes, and pasta and noodles. So then, based on the answer to the questions, and you won't know that until you take the personal assessment yourself, how many you can choose. Now, in my opinion, like, fish is one of them. I don't have fish more than, if I'm lucky, once a week. So I'm not going to pick fish. I'd rather pick a potato that I could, or a rice that I could have as a side dish. So think about those things. You're automatically going to pick fish. Unless you have fish more than once a week, I wouldn't choose it. But that's my opinion. But you have to decide what's important to you. Like, for me, it's definitely going to be chicken. It's definitely going to be eggs. It's definitely going to be yogurt. They're my top 3. And then I'll work on the others, how many I get. Whether it be grains, oats. It probably won't be a pasta. Again, I don't have pasta. I'm lucky if I have pasta once a week. Again, you wouldn't choose something you only have once a week. You could afford to point it then. You want to do something you have regularly. So keep in mind and remember, that is not etched in stone. You could retake that assessment over and over and over again. Or like maybe one week you're going to have a heavy fish week. Maybe it's Lent. For me, maybe Lent I'll have more fish. So maybe then I would take the assessment and then I would choose the fish. So there's always ways to tweak that. So never feel you're stuck, because you're not. That's really a nice thing. You could earn points back by eating 1 cup of vegetables. You could have a cup of spinach with your scramble in the morning. There's a point. You could have 3 cups of salad. That's 3 points. Those vegetable points you earn, you have to check it on your app. There's a plus sign. We will go over all that in the app tutorial. You could have unlimited vegetables, like as many cups is as many points as you'll get. Now for the water, we've known that you get 60 ounces, you gain 1 point. You could have 120 ounces, you do not get 2 points. It is 1 point per day. And your vegetable points and your water points go into your dailies. There's also a way to earn points for activity. Fit points are gone. No more fit points. They're called activity points. And if you have a Apple Watch or a Fitbit or any kind of tracking device, make sure it's synced to your app so you get everything credited to you. And I think that's how it syncs. And I'm not sure, she wasn't sure about how much activity gets you points. She said she did 10 minutes of walking and didn't get anything. So you might have to do a certain amount of activity to get a certain amount of points. And those activity points go into your weeklies. So yes, you still get weeklies. Again, it all depends on the algorithm of your age, height, weight, how many weeklies you'll get. The girl that was there, the coach, she got 29 weeklies, 28 weeklies, which is fine because that's what I get now. So I was happy to hear that. And she had 22 points a day. I thought that was a good starting point for her. So, and she was probably, I'd say she's around my size and weight, if I had to guess. And she was very, very sweet. I really enjoyed being in there today. And I saw some peeps there. So I was like thrilled. I love running into people. It's such a great thing. It was like, we thought you were coming today. It was so cool to run into people. I love it, love it, love it. So, hey guys. So, okay. So remember, activity points go into weeklies. And yes, people, you can eat your weekly points. Let's not start this program with, I don't touch my weeklies. Can we not do that? If you need them, you use them. Please, don't be, you start off like that, you're never going to be able to eat them. And all right. The bar scanner will scan according to your plan. So if I'm out shopping and say I have beans on my 0 point list, you scan it, it should come up 0. I asked the guy, I said, sometimes beans come up point for nutritional information. He claims it's supposed to come up 0. That's what they say. I don't know. So yeah, but if you don't pick beans, you'll get points when you scan. So the app is designated just for you. Your recipes will all change over to your personal points. If you have eggs that are 0, it will reflect in the recipe. If you have yogurt that's 0, it'll reflect in the recipe. The points will reflect. So that's good to know. And again, you switch them out, it all changes over as well. So if you wind up switching things out, everything follows suit. So that's great. All right. There's so much here. You do get up to 4 rollovers. We'll roll over to the next day. That's good. Blue dots are still there. Enough said about that one. They do have something called Kickstart and the App Academy. That's on the app and on the website. You should do it. You definitely should do the Kickstart. Gives you all the information, and the App Academy. They recommend it, and I've done it, and I think it's great. Now, the algorithm for creating points for a thing changed. Calories, higher in points. Added sugar, the points go up. Saturated fat, the points go up. High fiber, the points go down. High protein, the points go down. And unsaturated fat, the points go down. So that's what raises and that's what lowers. Calories, added sugar, fat go up. Fiber, protein, and unsaturated fat makes it go down. So that's what makes up to figure your point system. That's cool. So I love the added sugar idea. That's really good because there's some things that are like natural sugar, like dried fruit. Doesn't have any, some, check it out. Some don't have any added sugar, so they will be, I would assume. Just saying, I'm assuming. So it's a lot of good things. And if you're on maintenance and you want to add your maintenance points in, you get 6 maintenance points. That's good because I'm adding my maintenance points in. Okay. Notes, I have notes, and we did get a booklet. We did, so I knew there had to be. Weight Watchers would not let me down. So it gives it, a little bit of an overview of things. So you can go over this about the plan, and there's a little, if I could just get this to pop out. You know what they added in here? Ugh, it's like a hot mess is what this is. They added back, let me show you this before we go on because I think this is one of my favorite things. that they stopped talking about was the portion measurer. It's in here somewhere. Where's it at, Dee? She can't find it. Well, it's in here. Shows you like the thumb for the portions. Give you sample week of menus. So, but I know there's a daily checklist. For the water, it is only plain water and water with no added sugar. So like flavor packets, you're supposed to count. I mean, I'm sorry. Flavor packets should not count as your daily water. That, my friends, is up to you. I'm still tracking my tea as water. That's something I choose to do. If that's up to you, that's a personal preference. So like I said, that is totally up to you. Where's the little thingy? It was in here because I want to look for it. There it is. Yep. This is so good to have when you eat out, so you're able to tell. If you ask me what this plan is like, to me, it's like green on steroids. And what you also can do is you can make it the purple plan, because you're given option to pick 4 0-point foods. Say you decide you don't want to pick any, you get more points. You pick 3, you get more points. Like say they're giving you 4. We'll just say 4 is a round number. You only pick 2 0-point foods, you'll get more points because you only pick 2. You pick 0 0-point foods, you'll get more points. You pick all 4 0-point foods in the list, then you'll get less points. So you're determining how many. So if you're going to eat off that 0-point list, then you're fine. And the list you could pick from, I just wrote this down fast, was avocado, beans, rice. I think I read that to you. Tofu, yes, I did read that to you already. That's so much information. Now, avocado is on the 0-point list, but it went down in points because of the whole saturated, non-saturated fat thing. And pasta, I wrote that down. She gave a slide. They gave you a little slideshow. And the pasta, a cup of white pasta versus a cup of whole grain pasta. The cup of white pasta was 4 points. The cup of whole grain pasta was 3 points. That's interesting because I charged myself 6 points for a cup of white pasta. Went down to 4 points. So, see, do you see that it comes out in the wash? Yeah, I may be getting less points, but my pasta went down 2 points. So don't worry about the points you're getting. You're all like it is. Oh, you're not. I mean, right then and there, that's a huge thing. That's 2 whole points it went down. And if you're counting the whole grain, it went down another point. So it's half the points. That whole grain was 6 points a cup. It was the same as white pasta if you're on green and blue. It's appropriate enough to count it. So it's 3 points. I'm still not eating it to save a point. That even reassures me even more. I'm not going to eat pasta I don't like to save a point. I don't believe in it. But that's it in a gist. I just want to give you guys like the basics, because you'll be seeing lots of things coming out. And we went over, like I said, the questions. You have to answer the questions honestly. It asks about, do you drink on the weekends? Like a social drink. This way, maybe it'll adjust your points for that. Sometimes I do have an occasional cocktail. Not lately, but I have. To add points. Okay. She got between 20 and 22 points a day, which it's in the 20s. I was a little bit happy to hear that, because I definitely eat my veggies. And like I said, my salad is usually easily 3 cups of lettuce, usually a cup of vegetables. That's 4 points right there I'm gaining. And my salad is 0 because I will pick the vegetables, the non-starchy vegetables. So my salad, I don't have to pay any points for it. So I'm happy to hear that. You have a diabetic option. It'll ask you about if you're diabetic or have diabetic tendencies. I think it was something like that. So if you do, you definitely should choose that option. You will have to account for your fruit. Excuse me. And as a diabetic, you should. So yes, there is material. And look what somebody brought me, my girl. She goes, I knew you wanted to read it. You didn't have enough points. Thank you, Rose. That was so incredibly sweet of you to bring that. So I will be looking at that. We could do like a little chat with the Powerful Mindset Changes the Shift. And the recipe of the week is roasted pumpkin with chestnut salad with orange cranberry vinaigrette. I love an interesting vinaigrette. Not a huge orange person, but cranberry I'm all for. Ooh, I love chestnuts. I've had them in forever. So, and look, points. Said between 6 and 7. That's how they're going to be doing it. They're going to give you a range of points. I will not be giving you a range of points, quite honestly. It's just, it's way too much. This is not my, I mean, I love you guys, I do, but there's not enough time in the day for me to do that. What I will do is the ingredients will be listed and you can put them into the builder. We will have a builder tutorial this week. Have no fear. I will explain to you how easy the recipe builder is. We will be doing app tutorials during the week this week. We're going to hit a little one every day. This way it's not overwhelmed with one video and there's just because there's so much. And I do recommend the App Academy that they have there. What was it called? Is it called the App Academy? And if you don't know what that is, you go into Ask a Coach and you just type it in and they'll Kickstart and App Academy. They're two different ones. They will definitely walk you through anything. And I definitely think that'll be beneficial if you're that person. And if you don't do the app and they didn't mention about anybody not doing the app. So I don't know if you're a paper person, what you would do. But I just want to come back here and reiterate, it's not, honestly, when she breaks it down, it's just a different way of looking at the food. It's really, and it's making better choices based on the, saturated and unsaturated fats. So that's helpful. And some things will change. So things that we know for points might be differently. So check everything now. It's like we're starting first day, check it all. That's what I recommend. That's what I'm going to do. We were super happy that the avocado went down and I believe nuts went down too. I don't know that for sure. I'll know more tomorrow when my app's all up and running and we will have a nice, remember, I go live on this channel pretty much every night at 7:30 Eastern time. If you ever have a question, a concern, come here, ask the crew. Join my Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. Somebody's always available to help you answer a question. You have my email down there, dishwithdee@yahoo.com. If you ever have something you need answered and I even gave gifts too. Look at this. It's called the Food Saver Sheets. I got a gift. I would have never gotten this at the franchise. I got this and I got a bag. Let me show you the cute bag. And I love the mantra because we've got this, people. I've got this. So you've got it. You just have to relax, read through the stuff, do the assessment, and it'll all be good. And when you put your salad, like your vegetable in, a little salad thing flies in the air. Yeah, I was like, yay! Because the more vegetables you eat, the more fiber you're getting, the more full you'll be, and the less other foods you'll want. So that's why they're really rewarding you. Like I said, it's unlimited. You can have 30 cups of vegetables and get 30 points. So, that was good because I do eat my veggies. My fruit, not so much, but I'm a good veggie eater. And I can have a cup of spinach with my scramble, which I pretty much, so now I get a point for breakfast. I'm super duper excited about that. So I hope this reassured you and that it's not as bad as we thought. It's pretty much what we've said. It's, it's just change, and change isn't always, what did the lady say today? I wrote it down, I think. She doesn't think of this as change. She thinks of it as being a renewal. I know I could use a different way of looking at things. The food's the same. I'm not eating anything different, really. It's just the way I'm approaching it. And maybe I'm looking a little bit more unsaturated and saturated fats and more fiber. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to sit there and make those better choices. I'm changing my bread up because I need something to keep me a little bit fuller. So I'm changing my bread because I also want to put my calories up. I don't think I'm eating enough caloric wise. And that is so important. So important. That's why I hate the blue dot, because I think a lot of the people who get blue dots really aren't eating enough. That's always been my opinion, but I hope this reassured you that it's, I'm happy. I'm excited. I am super duper excited to start this tomorrow and see where it goes, Renewal. We are renewed in our journey to get healthy because that's what it's all about. It's just getting healthier. That's what it's all about. It's not being a size 6. It's not being popular. It's about being healthy and being there for your family for the long haul, because that's what it's about. And you know what? And the bonus is you could do more because you can. You could walk more. You could do activities because you feel better. So that's what it's about in a nutshell. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you think anybody needs to see this video because they're on WW and they're stressing, share this video with anybody a Facebook group, a Weight Watchers group, anybody think needs this kind of information, I'm here. And make sure you come to live. We'll be live tonight, tomorrow night, Tuesday night. I may cancel the Zoom on Wednesday and just do a live instead. We'll see how it goes. But we're here every night, 7:30 Eastern time, here to talk you through it, talk you off that cliff. So thanks for watching. Give this video, I think I said it already. And we will dish another day, folks. I will see you tomorrow for our first app tutorial. It's gonna be fun. Remember, it's a series of app tutorials, so you ease you into it, because if you're not an app user, baby steps. I totally get that. But Dee has you covered. Have a great day.